So I'm in the midst of this 30-week Ignatian retreat, and we spend a lot of time in contemplation, kind of reflecting on Jesus' life. We do a lot of things. We read the scriptures, we use our imagination, and all to encounter Jesus. And I've been walking away with this incredibly human experience of Jesus. Jesus was human. The gospel today was at the wedding at CANA, and it's towards the beginning of Jesus' ministry. You know, in the text it says that he's got his disciples, so he's really just starting out. Mary's there, Jesus is there, they're all invited to this wedding. It's this amazing time of joy and celebration and unity. They're there to celebrate, and they've run out of wine. Now, I've heard and read and been taught that running out of wine was kind of like a humiliation. It was embarrassing. It was a humiliation in the ancient Middle East. And they ran out of wine in this beautiful, loving celebration of unity. Many speculate that this wedding was probably a good friend of Mary's. Mary gets word of this terrible news, and I just kind of imagine her in this state of crisis. Kind of like, here's my son at the beginning of his ministry. He knows what he's called to do. And here's his chance, but is he ready? And I feel it in my soul, I feel it in my heart. He's ready. He's ready. So I kind of imagine it like Mary battling within herself, contemplating whether to ask him or not. Like, he's going to be so mad at me. And there she is, and she walks up and she says, "They're out of wine, son. They're out." And Jesus is kind of like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" I kind of imagine in my head that he realizes finally what she's implying. And there he is, kind of panicking, looking around like there's his disciples. There he is, realizing that this is what he was meant and called to do. But he's kind of panicking like we all do. Jesus was human. Am I ready? It's not my time. It's not my time. Mom, I'm not ready. Stop. You're embarrassing me. Stop. But it's not my time. Or sometimes, like, we all kind of say, I can't do this. I can't do this yet. And I just kept thinking about this exchange about how Mary had so much faith in her son. Had so much faith in what he was called to do. And she knew that this was the time for him to do it. He was ready. And now I know this isn't in the text, but I imagine, and it was so real, I imagine Mary kind of saying, "Honey, baby, my child, you're ready. You're more ready than you think you are. It's your time. It's your time." How long have you been preparing and waiting to do that one thing that you've always wanted to do? How long have you been waiting to just drop some weight, to take control of your life, to be healthier? How long have you been waiting to learn how to play that instrument, how to learn that language, how to study the subject that you've always wanted to study? How long have you been preparing and waiting to actually live the life that you are called to live? The answer for me was always kind of like a one day. One day, when I graduate, I'll set some time aside to run and really get in shape. One day, I'll set some time, like a really solid block of time to pray and to enrich my spirituality, to meditate, to reflect, to blah, blah, blah. One day. And for me, this story was yet another affirmation that I'm ready. I don't need to wait. I want to be a speaker, a teacher. I want to make a contribution. I want to serve. I'm ready. I want to be healthier. I want to be happier. I want to be less selfish. And I'm ready. I'm ready to be the person that God is calling me to be. I'm ready to be the person that I should be. And this gospel for me was really just about hearing those words. You are more ready than you think you are. And Mary supported her son, and Mary encouraged her son, and she put him in the situation, and there he was, doing what he was meant to do. And there and then, he commenced his ministry and his mission. Everybody starts somewhere. Everybody has a starting point. Everybody has to start somewhere. And you are more ready than you think you are. This video in particular is dedicated to all those brave men and women serving in the military, and especially Sergeant Maura Stepanski. We love you and we miss you. We can't get enough of you. Can't stop thinking about you, and we can't wait to see you back home. Once again, this is Jarrell. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.